9 Elements of Digital Citizenship by Thandi. I'm gonna explain what is digital citizenship. Digital citizenship is an important concept to teach and instill in your students, as they are going to be living much of their lives on internet, interacting with other people around the world. This lesson will define digital citizenship and explain some of its major points. The first element is digital commerce. Technology users need to understand that a large share of market economy is being done electronically. Legitimate and digital exchanges are occurring, but the buyer or seller needs to be aware of the issues associated with it. The mainstream availability of internet purchase of toys, clothing, cars, food, etc. has become commonplace to many users. At the same time, an equal amount of goods and services which are in conflict with laws or morals of some countries are suffering, which might include activities such as legal downloading, pornography, and gambling. The second element is digital access. Technology users need to be aware that not everyone has the same opportunities when it comes to technology. Working toward equal digital rights and supporting electronic access is the starting point of digital citizenship. Digital exclusion makes it difficult to grow as a society, increasing using these tools. Helping to provide and expand access to technology should be goal of all digital citizens. The next element is digital communication. One of the significant changes within the digital revolution is a person's ability to communicate with other people. In the 19th century, forms of communication were limited. In the 21st century, communication options have exploded to offer a wide variety of choice. For example, email, cellular, phone, instant messaging. The expanding digital communication options have changed everything because of people are able to keep in constant communication with everyone else. The next element is digital literacy. A renewed focus must be made on what technologies must be taught as well as how should be used. New technologies are finding their way into the workplace that are not being used in schools. For example, video conferencing, online sharing spaces such as wikis. In addition, workers in many different occupations need immediate information, just-in-time information. This process requires sophisticated searching and process skills. For example, information literacy. Learners must be taught how to learn in digital society. In other words, learners must be anywhere. Business, military, and medicine as an excellent examples of how technology is being used differently in the 21st century. The next element is digital etiquette. Technology users often see these areas as one of the most pressing problems when dealing with digital citizenship. We recognize inappropriate behavior when we see it, but before people use technology, they do not learn digital etiquette. For example, appropriate contact. Many people feel uncomfortable talking to others about their digital etiquette. Often rules and regulations are created for the technology. It's simply learned to stop inappropriate use. It is not enough to create rules and policy. We must teach everyone to become responsible digital citizens in this new society. It's digital law. Digital law deals with the ethics of technology within a society. Unethical use manifests itself in forms of theft and or crime. Ethical use manifests itself in the form of abiding by the laws of society. Users need to understand that stealing or causing damage to other people's work, identity, or property online is a crime. There are certain rules of society that users need to be aware in an ethical society. These laws apply to anyone who works or plays online. Hacking into others' information, downloading illegal music, plagiarizing, creating destructive worms, viruses, or creating Trojan horses, sending spam, or stealing anyone's identity or property is unethical. The next element is digital rights and responsibilities. Just as in the American Constitution, where there is a Bill of Rights, there is a basic set of rights extended to every digital citizen. Digital citizens have the right to privacy, free speech, etc. Basic digital rights must be addressed, discussed, and understood in the digital world. With these rights also come responsibilities as well. Users must help define how the technology is to be used in an appropriate manner. The next element is digital health and wellness. Eye safety, repetitive stress syndrome, and sound economic practice are issues that need to be addressed in a new technological world. Beyond the physical issues are those of the physiological issues that are becoming more prevalent, such as internet addiction. Users need to be taught that there are inherent dangers of technology. Digital citizenship includes a culture where technology's users are taught how to protect themselves through education and training. The next element is digital security, self-protection. In any society, there are individuals who steal, deface, or disturb other people. The same is true for the digital community. It is not enough to trust other members in the community for our own safety. In our own homes, we put locks on our doors and fire alarms in our houses to provide some level of protection. The same must be true for the digital security. We need to have virus protection, backups of data, and surge control of our equipment. As responsible citizens, we must protect our information from outside forces that might cause disrupt or harm. That was my final presentation of the 9 elements. So now I'm gonna conclude my elements. After completing this project, you should have an understanding of the 9 elements of digital citizenship. We hope that you will utilize the information that you have learned in this project for future assignment and use of technology. Thank you. 9 elements of digital citizenship by Thandi. I'm gonna explain what is digital citizenship. Digital citizenship is an important